So talking about potential hostesses, when somebody messages on the Facebook page, on my party page, that they are interested in hosting a party, I immediately, as soon as I see that message, usually night of the party, will respond to them on that post in a tag that says, okay, I will send you, or thank you so much, or yay, something. I will send you a private message, check your filtered folders with a big smiley face. Then I send them in their personal message, I send a message that gives them a little bit of information about hosting a party. I say, thank you so much for your interest in hosting a party. Parties are really easy for you. I do most of the work. I give you coaching for the week leading up to your party. And all you basically have to do is invite your guests via private message to attend your party. I give them my next 2 or 3 available dates, and I ask them, does one of these dates work for you? Then when they say yes, we schedule, I get a time. I always check time zone because I'm in Central Time Zone, but a lot of my guests for my parties, because a lot of my family and friends are in Eastern Time Zone. So I always check specifically to make sure I have the correct time zone, and I get that scheduled. I put it in my calendar, and then I immediately, like I said before, I immediately send them the video on inviting. So that's from a party, when I have a potential hostess in a party. Now, if I were to have a potential hostess from just my friends list, if I'm doing a booking challenge, a 24 and 24, or a go for no challenge, what I'm going to do with those is I'm going to send out a blurb, whatever it is at the time. I write them up differently depending on what's going on. It's not a pure copy and paste for me. But I send them a message privately via text message, email, or Facebook, and I let them know that I'm asking them if they would host a party with me. I tell them about some books that I think their readers would enjoy. I check in, I see how they're doing. I ask them how they are first. And then I ask them about hosting a party. And again, I give them my first 2 available dates. If I don't hear anything back from them and I see that they've read it, I don't automatically assume that they're ignoring me. A lot of times they might be. But other times I've found if I send them a message within 24 to 48 hours later, I'll get a response. Even if it's a no response, at least I got a response, or not right now, or thank you, but I'm not interested. At least I have a response that I can take with me, talk about the books to them, or mark down that they aren't interested at this time, but maybe they're going to be interested later on, or whatever they've told me. If you don't do that 24 to 48 hours and you just assume that you're being ignored, you could miss somebody who has just forgotten. All the time, I have my phone with me and I'm out doing something and I see that I get a message and I click on it and I look at the message, but I get distracted by one of my kids, or I get distracted by something that's going on, or I forget. So a lot of times I don't take that no response as an I'm being ignored or a no right from the start. I'll always go back and check in with them again within 24 to 48 hours. This has worked wonderfully for me, and I've booked several parties this way that I don't think I normally would have otherwise if I'd have just assumed that they weren't interested or assumed that they were ignoring me. I've also had hostesses or friends who I've messaged and I've asked them about it, and they haven't said anything, they haven't looked at it, I haven't heard anything from them, and then a week or so later, I'll get a message back from them saying, oh, hey, I'm so sorry, I forgot about this message. Yes, I'd love to host a party. So you never know. So always, always follow up. If you don't hear from them, don't automatically assume that they aren't interested. So just a little bit of advice for those potential hostesses. All right, thank you.